what is happening with the Indian team that has already reached Perth? By now, you would already know that Virat Kohli was the first to arrive as per reports in Australia. He reached there on Sunday. The following day, which is Monday, you saw visuals of the Indian team depart from Mumbai and then the very same day reach Australia as well. Today, speaking of the second day that some of the Indian team members have been there for, that's when the first practice session took place at the WACA stadium, at the WACA ground, and we have some images here for you, and let's try and break down these visuals that we've managed to put together for you. These visuals are courtesy Tristan, who works for Forbes India, so it's courtesy Forbes, beg your pardon, that we have these visuals for you. Let's try and look at some of these visuals that Tristan has shared on social media, and let's try and analyze what we can over here given these visuals. We'll try and put together whatever details that there are to be seen. KL Rahul, by the way, is the batter that you see on your screen. There are two other batters. As the frame pans, you will get a view of them as well. But look at the surface. Training on green surface. As per reports, by the way, as we've reported here on Sports Day already, you are expecting a pacey and a bouncy track at the Optus Stadium in Perth. And what I can tell you from these visuals as well, the Indian team is trying to acclimatize, is trying to get to know these conditions better, and that's what this first session was all about. By the way, a session that I must say that happened behind closed doors. This is something that had happened when the Indian team had travelled a couple of years back as well to for the T20 World Cup. That's when the entire area was cordoned off. That time as well it was Perth. This time too, there you see all the black sheets that have been put around the stadium. Well, the Indian team didn't want there to be access to everyone. This is a session that happened behind closed doors. Access was very limited even to the crowd, even to the staffers, by the way. They also could not, the entry was restricted for those who work at the WACA ground as well. In fact, they weren't even allowed to use their phones as suggested by a few reports. You see Shubman Gill over there. It's hard to figure out who that batter is, but Yashasvi Jaiswal batting on third strip from the right, and closest to the screen is KL Rahul. Notice the surface, as I say, well, there's plenty of grass that you see that the Indian team is practicing on. That's the first visual that we have for you. Let's try and take a look at the second one as well. This is another angle. Again, you see how the entire place has been cordoned off. This is usually the part where you have the railing, but it's all been covered by black sheets. The BCCI does not want this to be in public view, but as I said, courtesy Forbes, we do have these visuals, and that was Rishabh Pant for you. And on the adjacent strip, if you can see as well, it does look like that is Yashasvi Jaiswal, the two Indian batters. Just again, you'll notice how green the 2-3 strips that you can see over here also are. Indian team practicing on green strips. That looks like Navdeep Saini to me, and that's what the first session was all about. No Virat Kohli though to be seen, while it's been reported that he was the first one to get to Australia. In these visuals that are doing the rounds on social media, Virat Kohli, however, wasn't to be seen. But there's one image that I want to take you through as well before I wrap this up. Take a look at this one. This is a ball that landed outside the WACA. How did it end up getting there? Well, it's because Yashasvi Jaiswal smacked it so hard, it ended up clearing the area, and it reached the streets of Perth. Nobody was hurt, but this ball ended up landing outside the practice arena, which Tristan again was able to get a glimpse of. So that's what day one was all about. You expect things to be moving in the same direction as far as India's preparation is concerned. Still question marks whether Rohit Sharma will be there or not, but without Rohit Sharma, the team that has reached in Perth is already preparing for the first test match, which starts from the 22nd of November. We'll give you complete details of India's preparation. We've already told you about the pitch. This is what the first session looked like. We'll try and give you more details as we approach closer to the 22nd of November. Do share this video with your friends and family members, all those cricket nuts out there like you and me who are excited about the prospect of the BGT. Make sure that this video reaches them, and if you haven't subscribed to us already, please do go ahead and tap that bell so that you know when we go live, when we have a new offering for you. Do subscribe to Sports Today.